Hello Texas, hello America, hello fellow veterans. This is my presentation on the Texas Veterans Commission. Helping veterans start here. It's a very mysterious, I call it a ghost organization with non-employees. Most of the information on the website, here's the website. Most of the information on the website is copied from the Veterans Administration. There's information about the GI Bill. They say the Texas Veterans Commission helps with filing disability claims. But most of the information, most of the links on this website map over to the Federal Veterans Administration. What I'm trying to do is get a job. I'm 100% service-connected veteran, disabled veteran, and I first started. My first contact with the Texas Veterans Commission, I believe, was in 2020. Just to show, I was in the military 22 years, 4 years seat time. I was in the Navy for 4 years. I was in the Army National Guard and was sent to Desert Storm in a Huey medevac outfit. All this because when you first apply with the Texas Veterans Commission, you have to prove to them that you're a veteran. So there's a package, an application, you give your DD-214 and medical records. Here are the letters of the different counselors I was assigned to. So the first one was a Noe de la Fuente. This letter is to notify you that Noe de la Fuente has resigned from his position. So that was in July of 2021. So later, I've been assigned 5 or 6 of these veterans or Texas Workforce Commission counselors, 5 or 6. So the first one was Noe de la Fuente. He quit, retired. I had another one named Jesus Chapa, and he actually helped me for about 6 months. He left. I was assigned another. There's another that says, this letter is to notify you that you will have a new TWC-ER counselor, Elva Benitez. That was September 2021. And then later, that was in November of 2021, I get a letter saying, this letter is to notify you that Elva Benitez has also resigned. So then I'm assigned to another Cassandra Delgado. I think she's currently in my Kingsburg. I've had no luck with any of these people, and it's been going on for at least 4 years. 4 years, 5 years. I'm 100% disabled veteran. I have a college degree from the University of Cincinnati. It's health science degree. It's health information management. I worked as a medical coder at the Veterans Administration, and my mother passed away, and I relocated back to Texas, and I've been trying to do that same job working at the Veterans Administration here locally, and it's like impossible. I've contacted my state representative. Her name is Janie Lopez. I spoke with her assistant today for about 2 hours. Janie Lopez's office in San Benito, and she was just reelected as she's a Republican representative for the state of Texas, and she was just reelected. I thought she was going to get voted out, and that's why I didn't bother with this until she was reelected. But I contacted her office today. I spoke with her administrative assistant today for about 2 hours. And I explained all this, His name is Nicolas Perez, District 39, San Benito, Texas. Nothing. Last Thursday, I spoke with a Michael Day. This is how crazy this whole thing is. Dealing with this Texas Veterans Commission seems like a nightmare or like a drug hallucination. So last week, I spoke to a Mike Day. And Mike Day has worked for the Texas Veteran Commission, or the Texas Workforce Commission, for 30 years. He said over 30 years. So he's worked for the Texas Workforce Commission for 30 years. He said he had never heard of the Texas Veterans Commission. Never heard of it. And we just spoke in circles for about 2 hours also. I asked him if there's any way of filing a complaint or a grievance. He said he wasn't sure and that he would email me a brochure. So this guy's been working there for 30 years. Didn't know anything about how to file a complaint or a grievance or discrimination complaint. He said that he did not know who his supervisor is. He's been working at home, doesn't know who his supervisor is. He has never had any kind of formal training to do his job. There is no line of leadership or organization. And the state of Texas, I've been posting all this on Governor Abbott's Facebook page. And I've been doing this for years. And there is no process to report abuse or them not doing their jobs as veterans counselors. There's like no recourse, no accountability, no nothing. And so I want to do this for myself. But I also, Texas is a big state with a big military presence. There's Coast Guard, Air Force, Marines, Army bases. The San Antonio is full of Lackland Air Force Base, Fort Hood, Naval Air Station, Corpus Christi. So Texas is a very large military state with a lot of veterans, and we need this help. And these folks at this Texas Veteran Commission, these counselors or whatever they're called, I'm showing right now emails. These are years of emails where I've written about how I want to do an OJT training to get back into what I did for the VA, and there's never any follow-up. You can contact the Texas Veteran Commission has to contact us. They have these fake employees, people that don't really work. You can call this number, and nobody will answer the phone, and you'll get a recording saying, "Hello, you've reached the Texas Veterans Commission. Our hours are from 8 to 4. Please leave a message." And they don't call back, and they don't answer. They don't. I've sent emails. Here's the email address. They don't do anything. And this is my first time doing this. This is an old camera, and I want to do this to help myself, but also other veterans. I'm a retired warrant officer. I was in the military 22 years, and I cannot believe that Texas has an agency like the Texas Veterans Commission, and I call it a ghost agency. Like, I feel like there's a bunch of people that are getting paid by the state of Texas, but they're not actually working. And I suggested that to this Michael Day, and he didn't deny that. He said he had been working out of his home, and as far as he knows, all of his coworkers work out of their homes. When I first started into this, and when I first applied, supposedly you're supposed to meet with these counselors. I have never met with any of these, and I've been assigned at least five, but I think 6. And again, here are the letters where I get assigned a counselor, and it says they've retired or they quit. But I'm going to post this to YouTube, and hopefully this gets some attention to where somebody will do something in Texas. I can't believe it. But here again is the website. Check it out. Call. Try to contact them. Here's their phone number. Texas Veterans
Governor Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Patrick, how this is allowed to exist, it's just crazy. And there's a lot of veterans like myself. I'm a disabled veteran. I went all this crazy stuff during COVID. I was sick, and I'm trying to work and do something productive, and they will not help me. I think it's based on